Earlier this week, Woodbury County Supervisor Jeremy Taylor reiterated his intention to remain on the Board of Supervisors, even after several citizens started asking Taylor to step down.
Without a voluntary resignation, removing a member of the Board of Supervisors is complicated, but can be done by residents. Details now in our top story at 6. Earlier this week, the board there accepted Taylor's resignation as the vice chair, but he did state that he was elected to serve as a county supervisor and so will continue doing so. The remaining members of the board cannot remove Taylor. According to Iowa law, a petition must be filed in order to remove an elected official. We spoke with a lawyer about who can file this petition.
5 registered voters of Woodbury County would file a petition. They would either allege misconduct in office, corruption, or conviction of a felony, which he hasn't been charged yet. The judge decides, and if the judge does decide that he's violated one of these elements in office, then Jeremy would be removed from office.
Botero states that the process of deciding whether or not an individual should be removed from their position can take less than 1 month.
On Tuesday, the union representing sheriff's deputies and correctional officers, along with the Western Iowa Labor Federation, called for Supervisor Taylor to resign in the wake of his wife being found guilty of 52 counts of federal voter fraud. County Auditor Pat Gill has asked supervisors at a previous meeting to approve a request to have the Iowa Attorney General investigate Taylor's actions. On Tuesday, the board decided that it will not take any action on that resolution. Chairman Matthew Ung saying now it's time for the public to speak on their own behalf when it comes to deciding Taylor's fate. Both Ung and Supervisor Dan Bittinger say that they believe Gill's request had political motives.
Now, I understand the political motivation for this. I'm not oblivious to that. Knowing this is how 2 of us feel, I don't think it would help anyone's case wanting this to pass for it to come to a vote. Also because I think it's well understood that the board supports law enforcement in the legal process, and I believe that Auditor Gill and perhaps others have already brought this issue to the Attorney General. Again, it is a national news story.
Taylor has stepped down from his role as vice chair of the board. Mark Nelson was appointed to fill that position until the end of the year.